Long time no see. Long time no chit chat. I got this flower for you. I hope you accept my sincerest apologies. My sincerest apologies for like being like AWOL. Like I'm like from my heart. I apologize. I love this flower very much. My mom got it for me for Valentine's Day. She's my Valentine. I just love it. I'm gonna put it somewhere where it'll just, because it just looks very cute actually. I'm not even gonna like lie to you. It looks super cute. Where can I put it? Where I can like look at it all day? Be up here? What if, hold on. See my vision board over there? What if like I put her like right there? Can you see that? That would be like kind of cute, no? It's just a thought. I don't know. The mind thing that I'd have to go through to like figure out a way to stick this up there without it falling down is too much for me to bear. I might just put it somewhere else. Maybe on my nightstand. Right? I'll just make my bear hold it. Alright, for now. Problem solved. Alright, moving on. Speaking of which, other things my mom got me for Valentine's Day was like little like Easter decoration gifts. So this is like pot holders. So I love these. I usually like sometimes when I make like food that's hot and I need to like hold it and eat at my coffee table, I use one of these. I've been using a Christmas one for a hot minute now and I'm like so ready to retire actually. So we're gonna put these in the kitchen. She got me some face masks. One thing me, my sister, and my mom are gonna do for each other is give each other little face masks and stuff because you can never go wrong with a face mask. So I actually can't wait to try this. Maybe I'll try this later. It's a peel-off mask. Spa results in 20 minutes. We'll try it. We'll try this later. She also got me nail polishes because if you don't know, and I'm sure the last couple of shorts that I've uploaded on my YouTube channel has led you to believe something, but if you don't know, now you know. I'm trying to like learn how to do nails. I know. You don't gotta tell me. I have too many hobbies that I like trying to try. I know. You ain't gotta tell me. I know. So yeah, I'm trying to do nails because like why not? Why the heck not? You know, another thing to put under my belt to say that I learned to do. I learned the whole crochet. I learned to sew. I used to sing at one point, make music. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a Jill of all trades. I'm a woman who wears many hats, you know what I mean? And I think it's fun, so why not? So yeah, I'm learning how to do nails. So she got me a couple of nail polishes, which, you know what, maybe I can try and use one of these days. Although I like gel polish, because I'd rather just put it under the UV lamp, you know what I'm saying, and let it like dry, as opposed to like nail polish where you have to kind of like sit there and go, there's a dog, my neighbor's dog, going to stop barking. Oh, and there's another dog walking past them, losing his mind, and Smokey is up, and there goes Smokey. Anyways, she also got me nail clippers. I already have nail clippers. I bought nail clippers, but these are cute. They're purple. These are really cute. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having two, you know, but these are super cute. Right? I'll just keep them. You never know. Travel ones? Maybe I'll become a traveling nail technician. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. And then this, of course, little rag to put on my oven. It's supposed to match. I think it matches pretty nicely. Or was it a set? Yeah. To put on my stove over there. And what else is here? Oh yeah, I remember seeing this in here. It's hot and cold iPads. You can put this in the microwave apparently and like put it in the refrigerator. You cannot freeze it though. Let's try putting these in the refrigerator and see how that goes. But I guess you can also microwave them. Oh yeah, this I opened up the other day already. It's like an LED mirror, just like any other mirror. It's a small little compact mirror. It does need batteries, however. I hate batteries. I can't do it. I've been using a battery-powered toothbrush, like AA battery-powered toothbrush, and I've had it. Now I could just get one of those toothbrushes that you can recharge and plug in, but my landlord like hates their tenant or whatever. Because when they built this little section of this home, they put no outlets in the bathroom. like psychopaths, so I have no way of charging my toothbrush in the bathroom. So, and I'd rather not, like, I don't want to leave it out here. And, you know, sometimes you just want to go in the bathroom, brush your teeth, and get out. I don't have to go in and be like, oh my god, I gotta brush my teeth, go find my toothbrush. It's just too much. So I went back to manual for now. I mean, I have so many, like, toothbrush heads that go with my toothbrush that I don't want to get rid of. I'm sure I can use them for, like, another toothbrush or whatever. But, like, I'm done with batteries. I'm done. I'm so done. The amount of money that I have to spend on batteries every couple of months is gonna drive me nuts. I can't. More skincare. More masks. And this cute little baggy bag here, which I always like to keep to recycle, but then it's just like I never have a place to put them. And then it drives me nuts. Every time I look at them, I'm like, oh my god, I should have just thrown that away. But we're gonna try and recycle and keep this. Alright. The kitchen is the usual mess. Actually, it's not that messy today. It's not. This, I like put water on the stove because I felt like making myself some ramen, but like I'm undecided, so maybe that won't happen. Okay, so this little plastic off. Is it just me? But have you ever, like, when you get like new clothes and there's like tags, not even new clothes, but like there's tags on the clothes, like the plasticky tags, and you ever try to rip them off with your mouth in between your teeth and you get that weird feeling? That every single time I have to rip one off, even if I'm not using my mouth, I can feel it in my mouth as if I were doing that, and oh my god, it hurts. It doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable. Like my brain is just like, that's what it feels like in your mouth. I don't know if that makes any sense. This here says life in full bloom. How cute. I'm gonna put one here. I'll just put both of them here. So yeah, sometimes I'll make myself a little soupy soup, take it, and I'll just kind of like take this like this to my living room. So I love these a lot, actually. You're supposed to use them to like do, you know, hold the pot and stuff like that, but I find myself using this more often than this because how are you supposed to? I mean, I guess. I would always imagine like oven mitts for that, but I'm at a point in my life where honestly I just start to clean when it starts getting to me. To be honest with you, I try to clean once a week, all the time, you know, get rid of my mess, but sometimes it's just like, my god, why are you so messy? And who made you this way? So, instead of wasting every minute of every hour of every day of my precious time on this earth trying to clean every mess that I make, I've decided that once it starts getting to a point where it's like it's breaking my psyche, I'll clean. So, right now I've just been putting one mess to the side, and then when I need that side of the house, I just put the mess on the other side of the house. Until there's too much stuff on either side of the sides that you can't move anything else anywhere else. Then you kind of have to clean it. My goodness, it's been such a long time. Well, not really. Every now and then I try to like blog, record stuff, and then it's just like, what am I blathering about? You talk so much and so much about nothing. The heck are you talking about? So, should I introduce you guys to my little station now, my new station? This poor desk of mine has been through so many of my hobbies, it's not even funny. One of my hobbies, I tried podcasting at one point too, that was really fun. Mostly because I was like into the H3 podcast, and it was, hey Smokey, you want to not lick your butt? I was into like the H3 podcast for a hot minute. Kind of just stopped watching because I never had the time. But I tried podcasting at one point, so this desk was used for that at one point. Sewing, making clothes at one point. I don't really think I did a lot of crochet over here, but that happened at one point. Smokey, he won't stop licking his butt. I tried to just make it like an office space and just edit here. Didn't happen. I always found myself on my bed or on the couch. Makeup, I used to do makeup, but it wasn't on this desk, I don't think. Or actually, yeah. Yeah, I've had this desk for a hot minute. I've done makeup and stuff like that. All sorts of beauty influency type things. Yeah, YouTube all the time. You know what I'm saying? And now she is my nail desk. She's been through a lot. This guy, this girl right here, she's been through a lot. A lot of the nail stuff that I'm using is up here. Some of the remaining stuff for my printer and all that good stuff because I want to keep my printer. This is like my third printer I buy over the years, just because I buy it and then I sell it because I don't need a printer anymore. But like every time I get rid of it, I all of a sudden need a printer. So I'm not getting rid of my printer. So I have some of that stuff. I have paper here. I have masks now. I got masks because I use it every now and then when I'm doing nails. Just because the fumes be getting to me and I don't want to kill myself with these fumes, you know what I'm saying? And just other like pens, markers, and stuff that I used to have that were hung up here because of my dry erase board thing that I'm too lazy to try and put back up, mostly because I just don't want to buy the command thingies to put them up, to hang it up. So yeah, here she is. This is my desk. This is where the magic happens. This is my hand. Look at this. I got a hand. It's a practice hand. You want to see my like most recent nails? Here, I'll show you. And you don't even have to answer the question because I know you're gonna say yes. You want to see my nails. You want to see the things that I do, right? Okay. That is my most recent set of nails. I try to do a little design every now and then. Oh, can you see that? Let me try and alright, I tried to turn on the light to make it a little more better to see. So that is the design, or I try to do a design this time. Every now and then I do try to practice putting on like the actual like acrylic powder with like tips, but I kind of just want to do only that, so I tried practicing painting and making designs and stuff. This was my attempt at using gold flakes. I did mess up right over here. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Yeah, I messed up right there. But, you know, first time using the gold flakes. What can I say? You know, eventually practice makes better and whatnot. So, there's that. Let me know if one day you guys want me to show you, like, or go through, like, all the stuff that I got. If maybe you're thinking about doing it. Not that I'm an expert, but I've been going through a lot of trial and error with a lot of these things to try and figure out what I need and don't need. But it's been a work in progress. It's that time of the day. Oh, you are so crooked. It's okay. Worse things have happened than you being crooked. It's okay. It's that time of day, though. English? It's that time of day where it's time for some little dinner. I'm trying not to eat like a pig because lately I just stuff my face with any and everything all the time. I eat too much food and then complain about how my stomach be looking. So I try to like fast throughout lunch. I made a mistake today. I had McDonald's, but that's okay. At least I'm not having like a big old dinner. So that's what's been going on in my health journey and whatnot. Yeah, I put a little red pepper flakes in it just to give it a little kick, a little in it, you know what I'm saying? And this is usually how I like to have it, or any food in general. I kind of like to just sit right here. I have this beautiful couch that I love so much. When it comes to eating, I find myself comfortable right here. I could be eating on my dining table that I also love so much, but the seats, the chair is like so uncomfortable, and every time I'm just like, I'm gonna get cushions for those chairs. I'm gonna do it. I never do it. And then I hate sitting on those chairs unless it's like someone else is here and then we're like sitting at the table and I'm like, fine. So yeah, you didn't care to know that. So I'm just gonna sit here on the floor. I don't know why I find this more comfortable. I guess because I can eat like this as opposed to sitting on the couch and leaning over. You don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this little soup here. Let's see. Yep, tastes the same as it always does. Want some? You want some? You want some? Open? Okay. You too? Yeah, you would. You would lick the spoon, wouldn't you? It's spicy. You can have any. Man, am I full. That soup, though, it always hits me right. It just does me right every time. It hits the spot every time. I am satisfied. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, I've been having this issue with my tooth. I'm sure I've mentioned it once or twice before. Maybe not this one specifically, though, but I have a tooth back here that cracked a while ago, and it was one of the ones that had like a cavity, and like now that cavity needs a root canal. And like lately, more so recently, like now, I have an appointment to deal with it in like the next 2 weeks, but more so now because it's like open and stuff and it needs the root canal. eating sometimes has been like a hassle, especially with things with like temperatures. It's been driving me nuts. So the hot soup was great up until like towards the middle end of it. My mouth was just like, ah, stop. But I don't know if that's specifically from the heat or from the spice. Like I put red pepper flakes in it, but I don't know. It was also hurting earlier today when I was having lunch, so it could honestly be anything. But this is one of the points when I am thinking of practicing, is that like I don't know what design to do, and there's so many different design ideas out there, and I'm so like picky that I don't know what I want to do. There are so many shapes, so many sizes, so many colors and things that like I just don't know what to do. I do know that I entered one question right now the moment I picked this bag up. I know that I don't want to necessarily use all of my tips just now practicing. I mean, although I should. But the real reason, or the real time I want to actually use like my nail tips is like when I'm practicing on the person. Because I want to see how that actually sits on that person's hand. Plus, I'm sure it's the same application as doing it on one of these prosthetic little fingernails here. So we're just going to keep using these. Plus, there is a lot, so I do want to go through these some more before I start busting out the nail tips. I do want to try and do my own nails this weekend. I've been holding off on it just because I feel like it's going to take me a long time because I'm going to try and make it perfect. But also, I didn't want to walk around with one hand tomorrow at work or the entire week at work. So I want to be able to have enough time, enough hours if need be, to do both hands, especially this hand, my non-dominant hand, or using my non-dominant hand to do my dominant hand is going to be a little interesting, so I can't wait for that. I know the first time, many weeks ago, well, let's say almost a month ago, maybe not that long ago, I tried to do like my own nails, like first starting out, like I got all the stuff and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and do it and see what happens. And those nails lasted me like 2 weeks, which was not horrible, but of course I didn't know anything about doing nails and how to properly prepare the nails and all that good stuff. So I can't wait to actually finally try on mine and then get comfortable with that and then try and do it on family members and friends and then go from there. But I guess why not do another practice run at using acrylic powder, I guess. There's just so much glitter everywhere. I tried using glitter or the foil, the flakes the other day. Doing this though has taught me some patience, because man, you have to have some patience with this. Now, I wish these prosthetics were just a little bit longer because I am limited with how much shaping I'm actually able to do with it, but it's not all that horrible. I feel like I've done every shape. There's only so many shapes out there. The only ones that like get me that is like kind of hard to do is like the square ones, because when you square ones on these nails I feel like just wouldn't look right. So I've always just done either the almond ones, borderline stilettos, or just I don't know the shape, but I'm kind of tired of that shape. But then there's nothing else that makes the nail look like something, so yeah, let's see. Then again, giving it a shape does kind of save me some more money, being that I don't have to use that much acrylic powder, so I guess we'll go in. I'm sorry guys, I'm just yapping at this point. I want to just start. Oh, and I took off like the little fingers because they were just getting real hard to like work with. The hand comes with like a fake like fingertip of sorts, but they've gotten so crusted and busted with me trying to like, can you see that? They've gotten so crusted and busted with me trying to like practice filing, and man did I rip some skin off, some fake skin. So when I'm ready, we'll put those back on, or we'll get new ones, and hopefully I've learned how to properly file a nail. Speaking of which, I am going to actually try to take a class like at my college I used to go to. I signed up again, re-registered a while back, but I was like, I don't know what I want to do. So I'm gonna go back to college, guys. It's official. Fingers crossed it all works out, you know. I want to change my line of work finally. So yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with all of this stuff, but it is going to get loud and rowdy. So I will catch up with you guys on the flippity flip when I'm done. All right, a real quick update, guys, because I'm on a bit of a roll. This is my acrylic application. Now it could be, sorry, my hand is shaky. It could be a little better. My issue is that I keep making like towards the tip here. My focus is not doing what it needs to do. The amount of like acrylic that I put on the actual like nail itself, it's supposed to be thinner up here towards the tip area. My pinky one is a little thickums. These were a lot thinner. They kept getting thinner as I was just like, I gotta fix the way I'm doing this. But nonetheless, they still kind of look better than what I've been doing lately. Before, I know when I would apply the acrylic, you could see like a line from before. Like this one, kind of an example. It's kind of worse before. But like you can see like where I clearly placed acrylic on top of it. It just didn't look right. But now it kind of looks more blended in, except for this part here it messed up. But nothing a little bit of filing can't fix, but overall I'm happy. I do realize now that I still have to continue to practice my acrylic powder application, because if not, I will never learn how to do it right. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. So basically after this, if any of you care to know what I'm going to do or what it takes to do the nails, I'm going to try and file them down with my hand file here, and then what I can't do with that, I will do with my handy dandy e-file, electronic file over here, and make her look real pretty and nice, and then we'll paint her, and then we'll go to bed. Yeah. Smokey, on the other hand, he wants dinner. He wants dinner right now. Like right now. Alright, come on. Good morning, vlog. Good morning. I don't remember if I told you guys last night, but I messed up my nails. I didn't put them to dry under the lamp. Completely forgot. Started doing other stuff, and then when I looked down, I was like, oh, I messed them up. So, yeah, I'm gonna work on some more nails as I usually do when I get home. I'm gonna try and do my hands this time. I think I mentioned that yesterday too, but I'm gonna try and do it where I can practice on my hand and then like peel it off when I'm done. So that's gonna be a little bit interesting, and then if I can't peel it off, I'll just do my other hand. Right? I just had a burrito. My boyfriend cooked, and he made ground beef. And I just made myself a burrito. I put a little rice in it and a little bit of Taco Bell hot sauce, and it was phenomenal. And I'm trying not to get all like exhausted, like get in the food coma. So that's what's happening. So the weekend has started for me. So I'm gonna have a chill Friday night, because all I really want to do is nails. I'm sorry if that's boring for you, but like it's just so therapeutic and fun for me right now that like that's the only thing I want to do. So yeah, we'll be doing stuff tomorrow, getting out the house, whatever, but like today, right now, tonight, I need to get this out of my system. But I have this in my hand because the other day, or a while ago, I got this acrylic powder. It's like a nude color powder. I don't know if you can see that there if I hold it in front of my face. That's the nude. And I've been wanting to get the clear one, although it looks white to me, like the white acrylic powder I have, but we'll just see what happens. But I've been wanting to get the clear one because with the clear one, there's like other like designs that I wanted to try, like the alligator kind of like skin thing that I really wanted to try. So I got the clear. Plus it's always good to have clear acrylic powder and pink nude acrylic powder. So I have two powders now. I'm very excited. This brand, I love this brand. If I haven't mentioned it before, this like horrible smell, not even horrible, but just like the potent smell of a nail shop sometimes is like too much, especially in like the confines of my home, in this very small box of an apartment. So this smell, when using like that industrial grade smelling like acrylic nail liquid, was too much. This brand, however, this liquid is just absolutely phenomenal. Like it's great. I love this so much. It doesn't smell that bad. Like it just kind of like stays right here, and then once I put it away, the smell is like gone. It's completely gone. And plus there are times with the other one that I used to use, the industrial one, where when I would come home, like I would just smell it all over the apartment. This, I rarely ever smell it anymore, like ever. Like I'll come home, I did nails yesterday, came home today, not one smell. The other one, the smell lingered for like 3 days and I wanted to like, so don't even have to like use my fan, which I'm gonna maybe move somewhere else. I really don't need it, but I don't have to like ventilate as much as I had to with the other one. So I have it still, but I don't know if I had the heart to throw it out yet. That's like my first liquid and nail acrylic powder and all that good stuff. It came with this too. Well, I bought these two together, but I'm rambling again. Okay, please ignore my other ugly nubby fingers, but I did my nail here. I think it came out pretty good, but I did a method where I'm supposed to be able to peel it off. So time for the reveal. Hopefully you do what you're supposed to do. I'm sorry, you're sitting in between my legs here, so if you're moving around, my apologies. All right, come on. Come on, don't fail me now. You're supposed to just pop right on off. You're supposed to just, okay. How about we use a little nail polish remover, right? Real quick, let me just try one more time. Maybe with a cuticle pusher. Nope. Okay. I'm not gonna freak out yet. Gonna get a little bit of nail polish remover. Just gonna soak her on. Come on. Come on, you're supposed to come right off. I'm freaking out. Okay, well, it's not entirely easy as they made it look on the Instagrams. Maybe it's because I used massage oil and not cuticle oil. Who knows? But I am having to get in here and rip this sucker off, which I'm not happy about. If this had worked, I would have been super excited. That way I can practice on my own hand, because I'm noticing that like my little like fingernail beds are a lot smaller than the practice hand, and it takes a lot less product to do my own hand than the actual like practice hand. Plus it's like a smaller area, so it would be better if I can just do this on myself sometimes. Oh, are you coming off? No. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all. I feel like I'm lifting up my own nail. No bueno. No bueno at all. Okay. Just gonna rip this sucker off. Well, I'm currently soaking my finger in some acetone. I was so confident because I did a little practice run, right? And the top thing just came right off. But I am realizing that I used a different kind of top coat the first time around, and I didn't want to keep wasting it, but maybe my flaw was that. So, believe it or not, I might just try again. But maybe not on my pinky, maybe on my next finger over, maybe my index finger, we'll try that. But yeah, currently sitting here trying to soak this bad boy off because it hurt. My precious finger. I got her back. Can you see? I got my precious finger back. She looks like she went through it, but I got my fingy back. Okay. Dare I say I will try again. I am gonna try again. That's the only logical thing to do, is try again. But maybe not put the acrylic on right now. Maybe let's just try and do the whole oil, top coat oil thing one more time and see where that gets us. And then I'll do that a couple times and then I'll come back on and we'll discuss. Yeah? And then we gotta go to like Walmart at some point tonight. So, second attempt. I didn't do any pretty filing or whatever. I just kind of put it on, filed it a little bit, gave it a little shape, and now I'm ready to see if it'll just come right off. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna call it a night on trying to do the whole pop-off nails. The whole idea behind the pop-off nails that I want to be able to do them is because I want to continuously just like work on my hand and then just be able to take them off at the end of the day, because I'm not gonna do this hand all that often, you know. I don't want to look crazy going into work with like one hand looking this way and the other hand looking like that all the time, you know what I'm saying? So not entirely horrible. Let's see if she'll just come right off. And this time I used the other top coat, but I put it on like a little, I put it on this, and then I've been using a brush to kind of like apply it to my nail. That way I wasn't getting oil in my actual top coat bottle, because I kind of like that top coat and I don't want to ruin it. So let's see. Am I vindicated? Maybe not. Have I been vindicated? I gotta get better at applying it, because I think the glue is what's sticking this time around underneath my I did it! Oh my god, I did it! Look at that! Look at that! You guys, are you proud of me? Be proud of me. I did it! Look at it! It just came right off! This sucker just came right off! I knew it. I knew it was this stupid top coat. I've had issues with this top coat since the moment I got it, and I hate it, and I'm so mad at myself that I got it. But again, I was just buying stuff at the beginning, trying to like learn to do it. But I'm so happy it worked. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You know what's also fun about these pop-off nails is like I can imagine I can also just kind of like put them back on my nail like they're press-ons. You know what I mean? I've never been so happy. Look at that. Wow. I wonder, does it fit on this nail? Or are my fingers like actually like different? Can you imagine? If I just did like a whole practice thing over here and then just kind of pop them off and then put them on this hand too, that'd be fun. Right? Because they kind of fit, kind of. Anywho, it worked. I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm gonna order more top coat, because I just might run out of this. And I'm gonna do some more. Wow. I'm so happy. I'm so very happy. This sucker just came right off. Like nobody's business. Look at that! Look at that, God! Look at that! Okay. I do have to go to Walmart. I don't have to, but I should, because working with these nail tips in this bag is gonna drive me insane. I kept telling myself to get a little box for them. I don't know why this didn't come with an actual box like the one I got at the beauty supply, which was the wrong kind. This is specifically for like gel. And they're curved in a way that I don't like. So, and they don't fit. I try to like put these in here and these in that, and the tips are far too long. They just don't fit in this box, so that's a no. Speaking of which, if I can, I'm gonna probably take one of the tips here and bring them with me. And hopefully I can get me a little box where I can put, I think there's 11 in there. I don't know why I bought them super long, but I just bought them super long, so they don't fit. I've never been so happy in my life. I've never been so ecstatic. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, look at that. I do have to order more top coat though, because I doing it this way, I might just run out a lot sooner than I would hope. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Genius. No, I'm not. I saw this on Instagram. having a hell of a night last night with like my tooth pain. It's just like getting worse. No amount of painkillers is helping. I pray that I'm able to get through next week smoothly because my appointment is not until Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but the following. So I just hope that like I can make it through because oh man. I was up last night till about like 12 because I did the dishes, but then I also, ooh, I'm just spilling water everywhere. I always do that. I like pre-prepped a whole bunch of meatballs yesterday because I'm going to try and make some spaghetti, I guess, or like penne pasta with turkey meatballs. So I'm kind of excited for that. And then I had enough left over to kind of make some turkey burgers and then put them in the freezer. My boyfriend absolutely loves turkey burgers. He just loves them. So I had enough to put those away for him. But I'm kind of happy that I did that too. As I was doing it, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna save me so much time and like effort to not have to do this tomorrow because I have other things I want to do and not want to have to like be burdened by the prep time that it sometimes cooking takes. So yeah, I'm gonna make my coffee as per usual. You know what, I love to do that. It's my morning rituals on the weekend. I love my breakfast time. I never really know how much coffee I'm supposed to be putting in this thing. All right, it's time for brekkie. My man's got his eggs over there. He's stressed out because I haven't told him to do the thing yet. The most blandest eggs I've ever seen in my life. No salt, no oil, no nothing. Just cracked and straight into a microwave. I don't know how he does it. And then my breakfast is properly cooked eggs on the stove with salt and corn dog, but it's a breakfast dog, so it's pancake. It's a sausage, breakfast sausage wrapped in pancakes, right? And then a good old coffee. So here we go. Eat. Alright guys, so I have a quick run to do. A little errand I have to run, and I don't know what to do with my hair. She is finally getting to a point where it's like, alright, she's locked in, she's not coming out. At least a majority of them. I think there's like one or two in the back where it's just like, if I let them do what they want, they might just unravel. But we're in a good place. But I'm kind of tired of like the hair down kind of hairstyle all the time like this, just because they're short and I don't really do my edges all that much. I don't really feel like it's giving me much of a feminine look, and I like looking cute. And then sometimes I do, or as of recently I stopped doing it, but like this past week I did the little like hair behind my ear situation, but I still was just like I'm not really feeling it. So now I think I'm gonna do space buns today. I'm not really a fan of tying my hair lately, only because with the where is it? When I cut my hair, I had that style in for a good bit, like maybe 8 months or so, or a year, I can't even remember. Actually, yeah, no, it's like over a year that I cut my hair, and I was always wearing it in like a afro or just like free, so I haven't really felt my hair like pulled back in a ponytail. So every now and then when I do pull my hair back, it just gives me like a headache. So that's why I've just been trying to avoid that and always have it like just loose and like down and never up in a style. But I'm going to bite the bullet today and kind of just, I don't know, have it styled, I guess. Something doesn't feel right here, hold on. This is going to be the outfit for today, very chill, you know what I'm saying? I always like to wear the same things, just a pair of jeans, a big shirt that I can tuck in, and some sandies. I don't really plan on being out for too long, only because, you know me, I'm very obsessed with my nails at the moment. Doing nails, practicing nails, whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it. So I want to make sure I come back at a reasonable time to do a lot of that today, and maybe make some time to edit and clean up a little bit. And also make dinner, because we did pre-prep it yesterday. And I want to make sure I do that today. I, at some point, do have to get water, but I don't feel like doing that today either. So, the package that I need to return is in my car. I just have to, my phone is in my pocket to find the address. And then there are 2 things on my grocery list that I've created here on my whiteboard here, but I'm not sure if I want to get that today. I'm thinking about it, because that would mean a quick pit stop to Walmart. And quick pit stops at Walmart sometimes aren't so quick, so I don't want to get something, I don't want to get things I don't need. What I do need though, that I'm having a hard time finding, is a little glass dish with a lid. They call it a dapping dish. I cannot find one to save my life. I want to get one, but I don't want to order it online because I don't want to run the risk of buying it and then it comes here damaged. However, I know that it's possible, like 90% that it won't come here damaged, but I don't want to do that. I kind of just want to go get it in person and bring it myself. I've been to the dollar store several times. I got shot glasses. They don't work because like I want to be able to close the lid or close the glass jar so that I don't constantly like smell that fume that comes off that liquid when you're making or doing acrylic nails. I got this at one point to have, but again I run into a problem where I don't have a lid and I want a lid. Does this? Nope, no lid. So then, at the other day, I was walking around Dollar General, I think it's what it's called, or Family Dollar, and I found a smaller version of a mason jar, and it has like a lid that closes like a milk jar or a milk jug thing, but it's far too big still. I want it a little smaller and like narrower so I can use less liquid and I can dip my entire brush into it. I don't know, I'm telling you my whole thought process. That's the only reason why I might even just want to go to the store to get the 2 things that I'm missing and that jar. But I have a feeling I'm not going to find it at my Walmart here. And I don't know if I want to make a trip somewhere else to go find it. And now I have to go poo. But we're going to hold it and make it like a reason for me to rush back home. Alright, let me fill some water up in my jug because you always should have water with you at all times. You never know. And then we're going to leave. Alright, that was an interesting run to say the least. The UPS thing, returning that was probably the quickest thing. I was like, oh, that's it? And they literally scanned my code and they're like, alright, thank you. I was like, oh, okay, great. I got the garlic powder and onion powder thing that I needed, or not even onion powder, it's minced garlic. And then I found probably a solution to my monomer dapping dish thing that I've been trying to look for. This is a salt shaker, but it has holes up at the top. I'm thinking if I like hot glue and like close the top that I can use this as my jar to hold my liquid, and in case it falls down the top is covered, closed. So this is probably my last attempt at getting a dapping dish. Now it is plastic, it is not glass, although my liquid is in a plastic bottle, so maybe that's not as concerning as I thought it would be, thinking that I needed a glass jar. And then I got myself a Red Bull. I was gonna get a Celsius because apparently that has more caffeine, but I wanted to be like in and out and I didn't feel like looking for one. Alright, so time to go home now. Hi guys, it's been a little while later. I took Smokey out to the park and then I came back and I've been working on my nails ever since. It took me, I want to say, 2 hours, which is very good for me. I think yesterday it took me well over 4 hours. And that was just because I like messed up on like applying the acrylic, that I had to like just spend so much time reshaping and removing acrylic off my nail with like the e-file, so that was an ordeal in and of itself. But I am done and I'm so excited to show you guys the final result. Here it is, here she is. Now it's not normally the shape that I would go with. I just wanted to try another shape just to see, because my usual shape is like coffin, ballerina, or almond. Sometimes stiletto, but not really. Just more tapered at the tip is my preferred kind of like nail thing. But some people like the square look. I tried to do, I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I tried to do I'll show you better. This is supposed to be a sort of cheetah print. And I think as my first time attempting this style, or this design I should say, it's not too bad. But yeah, the shape is not my usual shape. I would have loved them to be a little more like tapered in, but some people do like this look. Maybe if they were like a lot longer I would like love them, but all in all I think I did a pretty good job. I'm very happy with them. And the acrylic application went well. They're thin at the tip here, which is great. Some of them have a nice little hump at the top here to make sure, you know, if you hit your nail, they don't break. But overall, I'm very happy. And yet last night, I thought that I was like taking my time. Yet it took me forever. But today I like really took my time, did a little bit at a time, and it like came out just amazing. Honestly, if I had a different like shape, I would be like so much happier. I'm just not really a fan of this like square kind of look. I'd rather be more of a just like tapered, just like skinny little nails to make my, because this just makes my hand look like, you know, they're already bony as it is, and then to just put something this wide on my fingers, it's just not it. But that's some horrible lighting right there. Anyways, in true fashion, I made these pop off, so they're supposed to come off cleanly. So let's see. I did end up getting a little bit like lift up, peel up before I put the acrylic down, so I'm not sure if that part is kind of cemented to my nail, but hopefully not. Alright, let's start the process. Sometimes I have to like go in underneath the paint for it to like come off, because otherwise it's just kind of like stuck to my skin. I think what it is that's messing me up is that when I put the tip on, I use a little too much glue maybe, and it seeps in underneath like where my nail ends and like the bed of my finger starts. But came right off. I can't wait till I get super good at this, that I can just start using these as like press-ons. You know what I mean? Alright, but that was a nice little clean come off. Let's see if I can get them all. Have I been able to manage to save the integrity of my nail? For the most part. Alright, time to make dinner. It's time for that. Alright guys, it's time for the meatballs. This is my very first time making meatballs. To be completely honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna hope for the best. And hopefully they turn out. Our meatballs are starting to look good. I'm so sorry. We seem to have had a casualty. We lost a meatball along the way. Right into the water. Don't worry, I got her new water. I threw it out, washed it. I could have saved her. I could have saved her, put her in the pan, but she was wet all over, so if I put her in there, it was gonna create like a chaotic explosion, and so unfortunately we had a casualty. It happens. It happens. In the line of fire, it happens sometimes. But turkey's up, meatballs are simmering up very nicely. I put a little bit of sauce in there with a little bit of water. I don't want to use all of my sauce just yet. I'm gonna let that sit in there for a minute. And my water's boiling for my penne. I almost would rather have spaghetti, but we have penne, and we're gonna use penne because we have penne. So penne it is. And yeah, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. You know, prepping the food to cook the next day is kind of convenient. Now that I think about it, that was really convenient, because otherwise I would have to just stand there the entire time prepping and rolling and doing all that good stuff. But I didn't have to do that, so I kind of almost don't know what to do with myself. Okay. Alright guys, dinner is served. It looks absolutely delicious. Time for a taste test. Put some Parmesan cheese on top. Now let's try the pasta with the sauce. Okay, not bad. What I'm most nervous about is this turkey meatball. Looks like she's cooked all the way. You know, it's just kind of fantastic. I don't hate this. I think my brain is make-believing that it's a regular meatball, you know, made out of like beef and stuff, but not bad. Not bad at all. I am not having a good time. I had a little episode with my tooth, with it hurting. It's just, I would have a great couple of hours with like no pain, and then I would eat something and I'm like, oh, I got it stuck on my tooth, and then I would do this stupid thing and start digging into it or sucking at my teeth like a maniac, forgetting that if I do that, it's going to like aggravate my mouth, and like this side of my mouth specifically in my tooth that I just had like 2 to 3 hours ago. Like there's just this spell of horrible pain that I was just like, yeah, no. I was like, it was debilitating for like half an hour. I had to sit in front of a heater, and I had like a heating pad on my mouth the whole time, because sometimes the heat does kind of help, because I feel like there are times where my mouth is just kind of reacting to the coldness on my like nerve of my actual tooth. So that was an ordeal, but I quietly suffered in silence for a little bit. But I managed to kind of do the dishes, clean up the living room, kitchen. Now I'm in my bedroom. Gonna do a little quick clean up sesh, then get ready for bed. I'm gonna take a shower for sure, and then get ready for bed. I'm exhausted, to say the least. I'm so tired. And tomorrow's Monday, which means back to the old work week, you know? Back to the old work week. I need like a 3-day vacation. I need a holiday. When's the next holiday? Gosh, gotta look that up actually. I need a holiday right now, or I'm just gonna give myself a day off. Something of that nature. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but the bottom of my mouth hurts sometimes. Like, it'll be at the same time, but there's nothing really going on with the bottom of my mouth. I think the bottom of my mouth is just having sympathy pains for the rest of my mouth. But yeah, lidocaine has been helping, or whatever the mouth numbing thing is. It's been helping a lot. I mean, every now and then it's on and off, but there's this liquid that I just kind of rub against my gums. I used to put it just directly onto my smoke. I just put it directly on my. Okay. All right. I also gave him a haircut. If you can't tell, he got a haircut yesterday, and he looks like a dapper young man. Of course, he does look like his mom gave him a haircut, but I love it. I think you look great. Forgot what I was talking about. Thank you. Thank you so much. Did you come here to give me kisses or look for food on my face? Okay. Well, you're gonna go over there, and I'm gonna finish this clip, and then we're gonna go to bed. How's that? Yeah, he definitely looks like his mom gave him a haircut. Yeah, poor baby. Anyways, time to wrap this night up. Hi guys. Boy, did I miss you guys. My door just opened by itself. Man, did I have a traumatic day yesterday. So traumatic. Just couldn't even vlog it either. It was just horrible times. As you guys know, I've been complaining about my tooth and having to do a root canal. I had an appointment scheduled to see a doctor for that this coming Tuesday. My tooth said, yeah, no, we're not waiting another week. You tried it, but it's not happening. So I had excruciating pain on Sunday night to be specific. It did not go away. I was up all night, the entire night. I woke up every 15 minutes with just pain all the time. And then it just could be any worse on Monday. So I was like, you know what, F this. I tried, I really did, I tried. So I had to go in to my dentist, my previous dentist that I love very much, and had that bad boy taken out. She had to go. And man, was it an experience. I've had a tooth pulled before, and you just forget that feeling where it just feels like they're breaking your jaw. Like they're gonna break every tooth in your mouth and your jaw while they're at it. Like it was just like, oh, it didn't hurt. It was just like this weird pressure, like, lady, you're gonna break my teeth and my jaw. You need to relax. But all in all, it went well. I'm feeling much better yesterday. On top of like being like sore and in pain from them taking it out, I was again super tired because I barely slept. And then I didn't want to fall asleep as soon as I got home because I knew I had to go pick up antibiotics and stuff like that from the pharmacy, which I didn't have ready yet. And I knew if I fell asleep, I wouldn't wake up until afterwards, and I was not going to be in the mood to go get it, or they might have been closed, and I knew that I was going to need it throughout the day today while I was at work and stuff, so I got it, and then I went to sleep. Kind of, not really, because I was in my contacts too, and I was like, don't fall asleep, totally, you got to take out your contacts. I was just super lazy. It was, boy, was it something yesterday, but I am feeling much better now. Slight soreness, not as bad as it was yesterday, thank goodness. And we're just gonna get back to regularly scheduled activities. I don't remember when I vlogged the last time. I don't think I vlogged yesterday, or did I? I can't remember. I was editing the entire time. But hello, how are ya? Update on my tooth. It's a lot less swollen. There is still some soreness, residual soreness. Laughing every now and then does aggravate it. So I gotta learn to like not do that all the time. So I gotta minimize my fun apparently. But all in all, feeling much better than I was on Sunday. A lot better. What else is there? Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to take my antibiotic. Real quick, I have to confess something. And it's gonna break my heart when I do it because it's so embarrassing, but I realized when I got home, when I went to go use the bathroom, that the entirety of today, all of today, right? I had my underwear on backwards. And the funny thing is like I usually drink a lot of water. Well, I drink my coffee in the morning and then like a lot of water throughout the day. And I didn't really do as much water today and not that much coffee either, so I really didn't need to go to the bathroom at all today until I got home. And I made the sad realization when I looked down and I said, oh, I'm not supposed to be looking right at you. You're looking at me and I'm looking at you. You know, the tag on my underwear. And I realized that I had my underwear on backwards the entire time. And do you think that I went to fix it after that, after I was done? No. I'm still rocking them backwards as we speak. Alright, that light is very harsh, I'm sorry. But today's one of those days where I'm going to work on my nails. It's been a hot minute, it's been a hot couple of days with all the medical emergencies and trying to get caught up in editing and yada yada yada, blah blah blah, you don't care. Oh, and I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but I did pick up the other day. I got a peel-off base coat that I'm going to use instead of the whole cuticle oil top coat, cuticle oil again and top coat, in order to have that peelable, like removable layer on the bottom of my acrylic. So when I'm done practicing on my hand, I can just, you know, peel them off. Because I feel like I was going to waste a lot of top coat trying to do that. So I got this peel off base. It doesn't need to be UV dried or anything. I tried it, it peeled right off. However, I'm a little afraid of just using this alone because it is very thin, but it does peel off, but it's just very thin. So I'm hoping that if I do one coat of this, one coat of my top coat, that'll be enough as opposed to using two top coats. You know what I'm saying? So this is supposed to be removable for gel anyway, so I feel like it'll be a lot easier doing it this way. I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. First things first, I gotta get different nail tips because I got the straight ones and I have to pre-cut them into the shape that I want, and I like the coffin stiletto almond shape, and I have square. So to get them perfectly even is a little difficult. Slash, sometimes they're tilted one way more than another, which is like annoying, which doesn't help the acrylic applying process. Not to blame it entirely on the shape of the tip, but the acrylic applying process was a little bit harder this time, and I'm so over it. There's no reason for me to be sitting there filing away for that long. There's just not. So I need to practice some more on applying the acrylic, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna figure dinner out. I'm trying to be in a better mood, but like I'm annoyed. Alright, I'm gonna get the rest of these off. Be back soon. And so we meet again. I am currently editing this current video right here, right now. And I didn't close it out. I don't remember the last thing I vlogged, but I know now that as I'm editing it that it's far too long already. So I will not be adding on to whatever I have said. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. It's been a whirlwind. I can never say it right the first time. It's been a whirlwind. It's been a oh my god, now I can't even say it at all. It's been a whirlwind of a couple of days / weeks. Plural, I don't know. And yeah, I'm ready to move on to the next vlog. So if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite or bestest part was. I was gonna say the other word, but like, nah, I want nothing but positivity. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was, if you can relate to anything that has happened, because a lot of nonsense happened here. A lot. And what you think about my nail journey. I know that's something new, just out of the blue. You know, it's never too late to start a new hobby. As a matter of fact, if you're starting a new hobby right now, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below, and we'll all share all of our hobbies, and we'll give positive affirmations to each other, and we're just gonna have so much fun and so much positivity, you know? Yeah, let's do that. And subscribe if you haven't, or don't. It's okay, either way. But I will see you guys on the next vlog. Okay, bye-bye.